Once, there was a powerful nation right in the heart of Europe, a land of soaring mountains, winding rivers, and a spirit of unity. But in just a few short years, it vanished from the world map. This is the story of Yugoslavia, a name that once meant land of the South Slavs, and how it disappeared in a storm of blood and fire. How did this proud, multicultural nation crumble so quickly and so tragically? For decades, Yugoslavia stood strong under the leadership of one man, Josip Broz Tito. He was the charismatic figure who held together a fragile mosaic of different cultures, languages, and religions. He was the glue. But when Tito died in 1980, that glue began to dissolve. The unity he had forged started to melt away, and old, buried rivalries began to reawaken. Ethnic divisions, once suppressed, deepened into chasms. At the same time, the economy faltered, and the dream of a united South Slav nation started to feel like a distant memory. By 1991, the first major cracks appeared. Slovenia declared independence. Its separation was surprisingly quick and, for the most part, peaceful. But when Croatia followed suit, its path was soaked in blood. A brutal 4-year war erupted, tearing families and cities apart as Croats and Serbs clashed in relentless, devastating battles. Then came Bosnia and Herzegovina. Their declaration of independence in 1992 unleashed one of Europe's darkest and most brutal conflicts since World War II. The world watched in horror as ethnic cleansing, brutal sieges, and massacres turned neighbors into mortal enemies overnight. Entire communities, once living side by side, were wiped out in the chaos. Meanwhile, Macedonia managed to quietly walk its own path, achieving independence peacefully and avoiding the horrific violence that consumed its neighbors. What was left of the old country, Serbia and Montenegro, tried to hold on, forming a new, smaller, federal republic of Yugoslavia. But even that fragile union could not last. In 2006, Montenegro held a referendum and voted to stand alone as an independent nation. Just 2 years later, Kosovo declared its own independence from Serbia, a move still contested by some, yet recognized by much of the world. So, in barely more than a decade, one great nation had splintered into 7. Each new country was born from the same land, sharing a common history, yet scarred by war, profound loss, and the difficult struggle to forge a new identity from the ashes. The story of Yugoslavia serves as a haunting reminder of how quickly unity, when built on fragile trust, can shatter, and how the ghosts of the past can return to shape the future. Thank you so much for watching. If you found this story compelling, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel for more deep dives into history. See you in the next one.